work on you, it'll never be okay. Trying to do what I can, but tell me where I stand. Lay down a foundation and ripped up the plans, trying to see that light, but I know it ain't right. How you got me in the dark? Tell me where I start. If it ain't about love, ain't that for us? Tired of the lies, don't know who to trust. All we do is fight and fuss, cause you break me down and lift me up. Here we go, here we go. Come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast. We need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow. Here we go, here we go. Come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast. Think we need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow. So you know what's up. Double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift me up. So you know what's up. Double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified? Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bangladesh finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Another throw-in. And it's Gerrard. That's going across goal. Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Bangladesh have got it back and they'll have another go.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Well, they've got it again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That is good alertness. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's been played through. Great chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kaka's terrific effort! And oh, he's got that complete...
Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Van Basten. Good take and it's chance! Cristiano Ronaldo!
The glamour and the glory! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Palestine go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Albert Ferrer. Otto. Drogba tries. Absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. Bangladesh cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Not the most accurate pass. No, it's Forlan. Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ronaldinho really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Out of play for a throw. And here's Forlan, and it's Olmo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get rid.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Forlan! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Forlan duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Palestine have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Costa Curta. Nicely spread. Diaz. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.